A very good evening. You're watching 7 at 7, the only news bulletin where we curate the day's top 7 stories for our viewers. As usual, before we hit the headlines, I want to quickly get our viewers up to speed where India stands with its fight against COVID-19. Numerically speaking, viewers, it's essential to keep giving out these numbers so you out there know that the pandemic is very much still there. Nothing is abating. Till now, our total import of numbers is 57,32,518 positive cases. We've recorded recoveries till now to the tune of 46,74,987 and 91,149 deaths. Let's break it down state-wise. Maharashtra continues to dominate with a total positive toll of 12,63,799 and 9,56,030 recoveries. Maharashtra till now has recorded more than one-third of the entire death toll in India with 33,886 deaths. Andhra Pradesh is at the second position with a total positive count of 6,46,530, 5,70,677 recoveries and 5,506 deaths. Tamil Nadu is on the third spot with total positive cases of 5,57,999 with recoveries of 5,02,740 and recording till now 9,010 deaths. Tamil Nadu's recorded more deaths than Andhra Pradesh. All of this is data which has been collated till just about 30 minutes ago right here in India today. Now, all right, I'd like to quickly get our viewers up to speed with the latest news break that we are getting in as we speak. We've accessed the questionnaire for Deepika Padukone. NCB to Deepika, have you ever taken drugs? If yes, who supplied drugs to you? Are these 2017 drug chats yours? This is going to be the questionnaire that would be given out to Deepika Padukone. This would be the line of questioning. Deepika, who has said that she will be joining the probe tomorrow as summoned. NCB has summoned her tomorrow, 25th, possibly at about 11 a.m. Deepika would be joining the probe. The line of questioning we've got for our viewers right now. She, in all probability, would be asked if she has ever taken drugs, and if yes, who supplied drugs to her. I want to connect right now to my colleague Vidya, joining me live for the latest updates. Vidya, what more can you add? There is clearly a line of questioning that has been prepared for Deepika.
Well, Deepika has been summoned to the NCB office, and NCB has to clearly, confront her with the chats that they have in hand. In fact, those chats, because they mention hash and other contraband. So, it is extremely important that the authorities, the investigating agency, really gets to the core of the entire investigation that they are doing against her immediately, which is the reason why this questionnaire is extremely important. They are certainly waiting her reply. They are expecting her to reach the NCB office tomorrow, even though she hasn't yet left Goa as yet, is what we have got to know. But it is expected that tonight she will reach Mumbai so that she can get to the NCB office on time, because that is what the legal advisors of hers have told her, that she shouldn't really miss this NCB deadline.
Thank you for joining us. Stay on with me. We've got word coming in. Deepika would be on a chartered flight to Mumbai. She's going to be joining the probe with the NCB tomorrow. My colleague Naga Arjun is joining us from the airport in Dabolim, Goa. Naga, what more can you add? When is she going to be taking off? We know she's going to be on board a chartered flight.
Well, that's true, Preeti. In fact, according to the airport CISF sources, that we have confirmed that the takeoff time is 8:45. Behind me is the chartered plane that has been parked. If you can ask my camera person to zoom in and show you, that's the plane that Deepika will be taking. She has taken off, this plane took off from Bengaluru and has landed in Goa right now, awaiting Deepika's appearance here at Goa airport. When she comes, she'll be taken through gate D1 and then immediately to the aircraft, which would take off, and then 45-minute journey to Mumbai. That's the plane that we are talking about. That's a charter. That's a Gulfstream G150 plane from Orbit Aviation, if I'm not wrong. That will ferry Deepika Padukone and the crew members from Goa to Mumbai. At this point of time, anytime she is expected here, she would take 40 minutes from a hotel to the airport, and the takeoff time that we have been told is 8:45. So at least by 8 o'clock, she should be here at the airport. That she would board the aircraft. The big question is, will she board the flight alone? Will Ranveer be there with her, or any other crew members will be there along with her? That's the big question. We'll be here tracking her movements for every second, every minute at Goa airport. Hopefully in another 10 to 15, 20 minutes, she should be here any point of time. And also, as you can see, the police are here. They're asking the media to move, and they are taking us to one part of the corner. So one can sense that there is some celebrity movement. To my left are the CISF right now at D1. That's the gate that she would take. That's the VVIP gate.
Yes.
And to my right are all the police who are here. As you can see, Preeti, these are exclusive visuals right here. Look at the police that has beefed up the security here at gate D1, which clearly shows that Deepika will come here any moment, and they're not letting the media.
All right, Naga, I'm going to come right back to you. She's expected any time, and we're going to be there the minute she actually pulls in. Her flight is about 8:30 is what we are getting to know. Nagarjuna is reporting right outside the Dabulim airport, where she's going to be on board that chartered flight. What I am going to do is we're going to just cut across and get our viewers a larger understanding on why Deepika has been summoned. What are the charges against her? All of it, viewers, based on leaked WhatsApp chats.
He is the biggest actor yet to be summoned by the Narcotics Control Bureau. Known for her bold roles in Bollywood movies, Deepika now finds herself in the middle of the most sensational case to hit the tinsel town. Deepika, who was in Goa for a film shoot, had to cut short her stay after the NCB issued her summons based on her WhatsApp chats with her manager in October 2017, allegedly seeking mal and specifically hash. Deepika is set to be interrogated in Mumbai on Friday. Sources say the actor has agreed to join the investigation. But this isn't the first time Deepika has found herself in the eye of a storm. Earlier this year, she faced the heat over her visit to Jawaharlal Nehru University, where she stood with students protesting against alleged assaults by suspected ABVP workers.
By serving summons to Deepika, the Narcotics Control Bureau has reached the top echelons of Bollywood. If the probe continues in the same direction, many more names are expected to come. With camera person Praveen Patil, this is Munish Pandey in Mumbai for India Today.
So the deal is Deepika comes in for questioning tomorrow. Sara Ali Khan comes in for questioning day after. We told you exactly what lies in wait in terms of the line of questioning for Deepika. But what about Sara Ali Khan? Take a look.
Sushant Singh Rajput's co-star in the film Kedarnath. The two allegedly smoked marijuana on the sets of the film. Sushant's girlfriend Riya Chakravarti had said in a statement to the Narcotics Control Bureau. Sara, the daughter of Saif Ali Khan, from his first marriage with Amrita Singh, is all set to appear before the Narcotics Control Bureau on Saturday. Sara was in Goa shooting for a film when the Narcotics Control Bureau issued her summons. On Thursday afternoon, she returned from Goa, where she was reportedly holidaying with her mother Amrita Singh. On landing in Mumbai, Sara first approached the main gate, but in a bid to evade media questions, made a quick U-turn and left minutes later from a different exit. She's now consulting her legal team. The investigation against Sara is mainly based on Sushant Singh Rajput's girlfriend Riya Chakravarti's statement to the Narcos. She claimed that it was during the shooting of Kedarnath that Sushant took very high doses of drugs along with Sara. Riya, in her interview to India Today, had first revealed Sushant's drug use on the sets of Kedarnath.
It's unfortunate कि किसी के गुजर जाने के बाद हमें उनकी वाइसेस को ऐसे एक्सप्लॉइट करना होता है, पर अब मेरे पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है. Yes, सुशांत यूज्ड टू स्मोक मैरिजुआना, और हाँ, वो काफी रेगुलरली पीते थे. मुझसे मिलने से पहले से पीते थे. इनफैक्ट केदारनाथ की शूटिंग या उससे जरा सा पहले से उन्होंने शुरू किया था ये.
Sara was also named in testimony of the boatman at Sushant's Pavana Lake House. The boatman identified Sara as a visitor to many of Sushant's parties. He claimed drugs and alcohol were consumed at these parties hosted by Sushant and attended by Sara. With the Bollywood drug scandal getting murkier, the question remains if the Narcotics Control Bureau can collect enough evidence to book Sara and the others. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, so this is Sara Ali Khan, who's going to be called on Saturday. But today, it was the turn of Simone Kambata, fashion designer. She knows a lot of people across Bollywood. And once again, she was named during a chat and as well by Ria.
As the Narcotics Control Board widens its probe in the Sushant Singh death case, many Bollywood stars and Mumbai celebrities are under its radar. On Thursday, designer Simone Kambata was questioned at the Bureau's office in Mumbai for around 5 hours. A prominent designer known for her YouTube channel, Mama says, Kambata's name figured in Ria Chakraborty's WhatsApp chats. India Today has accessed the chats between Ria and Simone, and there are hints that the exchange was about drugs. During her interrogation by the NCB, Simone Kambata was asked about the relationship with Ria and whether she consumed drugs. She was questioned on the drug chats with Ria, which date back to March. Kambata is the first among several celebrities that the NCB has on its list. Over the next few days, it will be a parade of B-Town stars to the NCB's office in Mumbai. With Munish Pandey and Divyesh Singh, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, so this is the latest news break coming in. Deepika Padukone has replied to the summons. She's responded to the summons by the NCB, and she has said not tomorrow. She will join the probe on the 26th of September, Saturday. So tomorrow the NCB would be questioning Rakul Preet and Karishma, who is Deepika's manager. However, Deepika herself will be joining the probe on Saturday, which is the 26th. She's acknowledged the summons which were given to her, which were issued by the NCB. She's replied. She's saying that she will join the probe. However, it will not be on the 25th as said and by the NCB, but she'd be joining the probe on the 26th, which is the Saturday. I want to connect right now directly to my colleague Vidya, who's joining us for more. Vidya, take us through this news break. So not tomorrow, the 25th, because this was the day the NCB had asked her to join the probe. But Deepika Padukone would now be joining the probe on Saturday, the 26th of September.
You know, the NCB too has its hands full already with Karishma and, you know, the secretary, the manager of Deepika Padukone herself being questioned tomorrow, and a few others, including Rakul Preet, and which is the reason why they also did not really object. In fact, Deepika does need some time because she's just coming in from Goa. She will be needing a little more time with her lawyers before she can really proceed ahead. On Saturday, she has accepted that she will be joining the NCB probe. She will be coming forward with a statement that will be recorded by the NCB. So that's the reason why a day's time was sought, and it has been, as of now, it seems like the NCB has certainly accepted it.
All right, so that's the big breaking news. Deepika Padukone would now be joining the probe on the 26th. The NCB has accepted her request. The NCB of its own had asked Deepika Padukone to join the probe tomorrow, which was the 25th of September on a Friday. However, Deepika says she needs a day and she will join the probe on Saturday morning. The NCB has since accepted that. So now, to take our viewers through the chronology of stars who are going to be interrogated, today was a turn of fashion designer Simone Kambata. Tomorrow it would be the turn of Rakul Preet and Karishma. Karishma is Deepika's manager. And day after would be the turn of Deepika Padukone, Sara Ali Khan and Shraddha Kapoor. All three of them would be interrogated day after, which is Saturday, the 26th of September. I want to bring in Vidya again. Vidya, you do have with you the line of questioning that has been prepared for Deepika Padukone. Would you please take us through that?
Well, the question certainly will revolve around the entire message that they have found. Remember, there are, messages exchanged between Karishma and Deepika, which had come in the forefront. There are phones that had been cloned. There had been, retrieval done by the authorities, the agencies, and during the entire retrieval that they did of the phones, they found an old chat between Karishma and Deepika, which revealed that there was drug exchange, there are drug talks being done, which is the reason why this entire investigation had taken a new round with the A-listers like Deepika now getting involved. In fact, in the questions, the NCB is very clear that they want to know whether Deepika was consuming, she was asking for hash, and whether that contraband that she had sought, was it for herself, was it for someone else? If not for herself, then who was it for? And she certainly will have to reply. Remember, Riya Chakravarti too had to reply to these questions when these kind of messages came forward, and Riya very clearly said that it was not for her but Sushant Singh Rajput. So similar questions on the lines, whether these consumption, whether she was, they want to know from Deepika, is that whether was this the only time that she took drugs, asked for it, or has it been often? And remember, it has to be corroborated with what the Karishma, with what the manager Karishma would be saying tomorrow to the NCB. So a lot of going forward and coming back for the NCB.
Break it down legally for us. Before I go into a quick break, break it down legally for us. All of these investigations, all of these interrogations where these stars are concerned, these 5 names which have taken place, which have been revealed and they are going to be interrogated. Do they have any connection at all with those 2 FIRs that the NCB has, one of which Riya Chakrabarti stands arrested, or there's no connection at all? Please tell our viewers.
Well, there are obviously there are a couple of cases that they have registered. The NCB has been saying that this is a wider network that they are investigating here. It's not just Riya Chakravarti case, that Riya Chakravarti was only the tip of the iceberg, but later on there were a couple of other cases that had been registered by the NCB, and the NCB then on went taking on with the drug peddlers. Remember, different drug peddlers have been arrested in different cases, and in all these cases the link up has been to these stars ultimately, which is now really coming in the forefront, which is the reason why this interrogation will probably lead the NCB to further more link-ups. But right now, this important A-lister that they have on their hand, they want to be fully prepared with the questionnaire before they really get Deepika Padukone to the questioning room.
All right, so that's the big news break that we're tracking right now. Just want to take our viewers through it. Deepika Padukone was called for questioning tomorrow, which was the 25th of September. She was given a summon by the NCB. She's right now acknowledged that summon, accepted it, and has asked for a day. What you see on your television screen on the left-hand side is the Goa airport, Double M, where Deepika Padukone would be taking off any time right now. She hasn't arrived at the airport, but is expected any time right now. She's going to be coming in. She's going to be coming in to Mumbai today, and however, she will not be joining the probe tomorrow. She has said that she will join the probe day after. The NCB, on the part of the organization, the agency, has accepted that she can join the probe on the 26th. So the 26th is a big day. You have Shraddha Kapoor, you'll have Sara Ali Khan and Deepika, all 3 of them being interrogated by the NCB. Where Goa is concerned, Deepika would be leaving any time soon. With that, it's a quick break right here on 7 at 7. We'll, of course, see you on the other side of a quick break with To The Point. Stay with us. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.